Jalen, it's been quite a journey since training camp, a long time.
Yeah.
You've never played this late in the year before.
Never.
What's it feel like as you're getting ready to get on the plane tomorrow? Does it feel like you've been playing forever, or are you fresh?
I mean, Coach Peterson is definitely doing a good job, with keeping our legs fresh. But I think right now, nobody's as fresh as they were, week one. Either team. I mean, just because, how the season is, camp, OTAs, everything, the season. But I think for sure Coach Peterson doing a great job of keeping us fresh. And, I mean, at the same time, I think the Super Bowl really hasn't hit me yet. You know what I mean? I think it's just been us going out there competing every day. You know what I mean? And just trying to get better and fine-tune the little things. I think it'll really hit me and a lot of other guys on the team once we touch down in Minnesota.
How much does that consistency help? I mean, Doug keeping the routine the same, and I mean, it sounds a lot of guys have said the same thing. It hasn't set in yet that it's the Super Bowl. How big and how important is that as you prepare?
I think for one, for sure. I mean, come Sunday when the game comes, how you're going to feel physically and what you have to do throughout the week to feel, good or a certain type of way. But also it helps mentally, you know what I mean, knowing that you're on the same routine. So, like I said, we got a lot of veteran guys who keep the same routine, whether it's ice tubbing, hot tubbing, getting in the sauna, whatever it is, you know what I mean? So you keep that same routine, so it also helps mentally and physically.
What do you have to prepare for Tom Brady that you might not have to prepare for somebody else? One of the greats of all time.
Yeah, you got to cover the whole field. You know what I mean, he's gonna attack every inch of grass on that field, regardless of wherever it is. He doesn't have one single target that he just goes to over and over again. He's passing the ball all around the field, so for sure you have to cover the whole field.
What is it like for you, Jalen, knowing that tomorrow will be the last time for this season that you'll be practicing together at NovaCare, the team, before you get on that plane for Minneapolis?
It just makes it that much more special, you know what I mean, because we've talked about this way since April, you know what I mean, getting to this point, getting to this final game of the year. So for sure, it's going to be really, really special. You know what I mean, everybody's been embracing it. We for sure embraced this practice because it's the last competitive practice here at the link. Here at NovaCare. So for sure, it's going to be special.
What's it feel like, tomorrow we're leaving to go play in the ultimate game?
Like I said, I don't think it really hit me right now. You know what I mean? I think it's going to hit me probably more when we get on the plane or when we get off. But for sure, it's coming. You know what I mean? Only thing right now that you can do is prepare. You know what I mean? Prepare is hard as you've been preparing all week.
You talked about
Shout out to Michael Kendrick.
You talked about embracing things along the way, but it seems like the casual fans across the country have embraced this Eagles team. Do you have a sense why you think that would be the case?
I think the adversity that we fought through all year, you know what I mean, as far as injuries, you know what I mean, we lost our starting running back, our starting left tackle, our starting quarterback, our starting special teams player. So we lost a lot of key factors and guys on this team, and then at the same time, for the past 5-6 weeks, we were labeled underdogs. You know what I mean? Every game, everybody had us losing, and we just continue to just keep fighting. So I think for sure, it's the adversity and the fight for this team that people embrace.
So you would call this game the dynasty versus the dogs?
Nah, I ain't say that. You said that. I ain't say that. It's the Eagles versus the Pats, man, and at the same time, it's the Super Bowl, so we know that everybody's gonna go out there and give it all they got.
Jalen, how many fans have sent you a photo of them with green hair? How many up do you know?
Man, I don't know. A couple thousand maybe. My Twitter feed is super crazy right now. So just by that, the fans showing how much they embrace the green hair, but at the same time, kind of like you said, how much they embrace this Philly team.
Were there always a lot of people telling you if you guys went to the game, they'd do it?
Oh yeah, I got it all the time, every week. You guys keep winning. You guys go to the playoffs. You go to the Super Bowl. I'm dye my hair green. So for sure, I had to call them out on it.
How special is it that Doug has told you guys this week that it's not just about getting to the game, but it's going there to win the game, to take care of business?
That's been a mindset all year. 1 week at a time, 1 game at a time, and always ending up wanting to know at the end of the week. So for sure, keeping that mindset, keeping that same mentality and not bagging off on anything.
Jalen, who's someone behind the scenes in the building that's been key to your guys' success that maybe fans might not know about? Anybody come to mind like that?
Yeah, for sure. I know in our room for the DBs, it'll definitely be Dino. Dino is a guy who, he's here early in the morning, and he's one of the last guys to leave. He's a guy who, makes a lot of cut-ups for us, and anything I know I ask of him, he can definitely do it for me for sure.
Jalen, everybody who plays this game dreams about being in the Super Bowl. When you're growing up, what was that dream like for you? How did that dream play out?
Man, you know, watching the Super Bowl, right, waiting for it to start, you know, getting all the family over, watching it, and then at the same time when it's over, you know, reenacting the players and how they made plays, you know, playing football with your friends. So for sure, it's always a big thing for me.
You mentioned Dino. What's been B-Dog's involvement with you guys on a week-to-week basis?
I mean, any little questions, any little things as far as, you know, tackling, maybe something that he may see on film, you know, he may shoot a text over or maybe, you know, after practice, you know, you may tell him you want to do certain type of footwork things that he may have done, you know, in the past. So for sure, you know, just fine-tuning little bitty things because, you know, it's a lot different when it's coming from a coach to a player who actually been in that position.
How special will it be that next Saturday he could go into the Hall of Fame on the eve of you guys playing in the Super Bowl?
I don't think I mean, I really can't speak for him, but I don't think it'll be no better moment for him to get into the Hall of Fame, and then that following day we go out there and win the Super Bowl for Philadelphia. I think if I was in this position, it'd be something surreal for sure.